Hello and welcome, and thank you for investing your time to view this short presentation brought to you by eSmart Marketing. Watching this short video could be one of the best investments of time you ever make. It will show you a way to increase revenues by thousands if not tens of thousands of dollars per month, slash your advertising budget, improve your business reputation, and help you dominate your local market. With the popularity of smartphones and social media, internet marketing has really gone local. Consider these local search statistics. 82% of local searches result in offline action. 77% of all local searches are now done online. 78% of all online shoppers use reviews and ratings when purchasing. 95% of all online searches never go beyond page 1. And with smartphone popularity, internet searches are skyrocketing. With smartphone technology, local business and reputation can now be searched on the fly. Yellow pages are really becoming a dying medium. With 77% of all local searches now done online, yellow pages are really a thing of the past. Introducing Google Places, the new yellow pages. About a year and a half ago, Google started introducing what's called Google Place pages. And these were little pages that Google went out and set up tens of millions of them for virtually every business out there. So if you were to do a search for chiropractors, doctors, attorneys, carpet cleaners, whatever it might be, it's going to populate a list of providers in a specific area based on relevance. And relevance can be based on a number of factors, and we'll talk about that later. Now in the past what this did was it would pull up what's called a Google Place page. Okay, and this is a little mini web page that Google went and created for virtually every business. Chances are that maybe you have one claimed, maybe you don't, but you at one point you had one available. And this is a place where you can put in your business information, pictures, videos, coupons, and the most important part is reviews. It's a place where your customers or clients can come and review your services, which is very important because the public is really coming to expect this as they go and shop. And once again, 78% of all online shoppers use reviews when basing their business decisions on. And these reviews are generally found at the bottom of a Google Place page. And of course, you want lots of good reviews. Well, things are changing. Social media is really changing the way the world does business. Facebook is a fun place, but it's also become a serious place for marketing, and it's not all fun anymore. And Google wants to leave their social media footprint. So what they've done is they've merged marketing reputation with social media, and what they've got is what's called Google+. Okay, social media is evolving. Really what we're seeing is Facebook versus Google. Google has really taken on Facebook with their own social media application. And while Facebook certainly has a big edge as they're so established, they're losing momentum. And Google is really a natural fit for social media because 80% of all online identities revolve around Google and their Gmail accounts. And so it's a natural match, and the users are already there. So you're going to see the new Google Plus network becoming very, very popular, and potentially it may rival or even pass Facebook in the future. Now Google Plus listings are a little bit different. It's changed from, as you can see, from the stars. This is a search for Denver attorneys. And as you can see, it's a little bit different in that scores, you don't see the stars anymore, but you see scores of 17 out of 30 with the 19 reviews. So they're not as prominent, but they're more specific. It's very important to have good scores. Good scores will get you to the top of the listings, which is very important. Now the Google Places page has these plus pages have changed a little bit, in that they still have the pictures that you can put on, you can put in videos and everything, and all this stuff and the information. There's still a place for reviews, but it's really become an interactive social media experience where all this information is shared with networks, swarm networks of people in their Gmail accounts, and so it really becomes kind of a viral tool. Now, there's a good possibility that your Google Plus page has not been claimed or it hasn't been completed. And if this is the case, let me ask you, would you have a blank website? Google Plus pages are very likely to be more viewed than actually your website is. And they need to be completed, optimized properly so that you get optimal ranking, and so they also present a good message, and also can be linked in an optimal away with marketing with the networks. Now, here's a list, an example of Google Plus reviews. They're a little bit different than the previous reviews, but they are found on a Google Plus page. And again, they're very, very important to have good reviews because it tells about the kind of service you provide. And again, most shoppers now base their decisions on reviews. But the really cool thing about Google Plus is it becomes viral word-of-mouth advertising. Okay, this is an example of a taco shop that I reviewed. And I gave it very good reviews. It's a great little taco shop in my area. But the interesting thing is when I gave that review, I was able to share that review with my entire Google Plus network, which really is accumulating, much like my Facebook network, as all my friends come on board and start to use Google Plus. As you can see, this is another example where I reviewed a little place called Chubby's Cafe, which is a great little hamburger spot. And I made this little review here, and when I was eating there, and there's a little button here that says share. By clicking that, you can share that with your network, social media network, and even specific what's called Google Circle networks, where you can share it with business networks, small groups of friends. You can divide that up. And so it can be very targeted towards a specific group that you have. But the basic philosophy behind it is it allows you as a business to expand your reach. It's called Plus One. And by doing this, it creates this social media viral marketing tool in which one person refers a restaurant or whatever, maybe it's a carpet cleaning service, whatever it might be, posts it, and another person who may be looking for that service notices that, goes out and tries it, then reviews it, makes the same post, and then as it does this, it spreads through the network, and it's a very effective way of growing your business, like a virus on the internet. Very, very powerful, really the most powerful form of marketing there is when you combine word-of-mouth advertising with a viral internet tool like this is. Now consider this, 95% of searches never go beyond page 1 and 85% never go beyond the first 3 listings. So how many potential customers are you missing? Well, this is a search for Utah attorneys for 1 month. In the month of, I think this was for May, there were 22,000 searches for Utah attorneys under that keyword. Under a similar term, Utah attorney, there are 40,500 searches. Under Utah defense attorney, another 1,300. Utah lawyers, another 22,000, which kind of falls in line with attorneys. Divorce attorneys, 2,400. So you add it up, and there's tens of thousands of searchers for attorneys in Utah every single month, and this is broken down applicable to area geographically. If you were to do a search on carpet cleaners, you would find that there were 7,000 searches every month in Utah, thousands in like the city of Provo alone. Same with Orem, thousands and thousands in Salt Lake. Same is true for pretty much anything out there. There's a lot of searches taking place, whatever business you might have. And these searches are automatically localized. So if you are, for example, in Provo, Utah, and you do a key search on attorneys, it's automatically going to detect your location and provide a list of the matches in that city. However, your business may be the closest but not the most relevant, and therefore it may not even be seen or may be on the second page, which nobody goes to. For example, here's a search of attorneys in West Jordan. Okay, pretty generic, all the listings, and it's important to stand out among these by getting reviews and ranking high. Okay, now if you're not in the first 3 listings for your city, you have very little chance of capturing any of that business because, again, 85% never go beyond the first 3 listings, and 95% never go beyond the first page. But we can get you to the top. Let me ask you, in this search, this is a search of attorneys in Logan. Which attorney would you choose? Okay, well, it's not a hard decision. When you look at the top one, has a 30/30 rating, 19 reviews, and the next closest has no reviews. That's a pretty stark comparison, and it really leaps off the page. And that's what you want to do, is you want to really set yourself apart from others. It's all about standing out from the crowd. And reviews matter because 78% of online searches for offline business base their decision on reviews. And you can stand out with tons of positive reviews from the most popular review sites such as Google Places, Yahoo Local, Bing Local, Yellow Book, Yelp, City Search, Judy's Book, and many, many more. So let's look at the big picture. First of all, for listing success, your business needs to hold a top 3 ranking. Okay, your listing must be review rich and stand out from the crowd. Your plus pages must be properly optimized to rank properly. And rank and reviews are not enough. Social media engagement is essential for rank and positive review accumulation with the new Google Plus system. Google Place pages that are active and there's an active network that's being worked and there's regular posts on it are going to rank above those that are just sitting and stagnant. Viral marketing is also potential, and there's tremendous opportunity for a Google Plus page that is managed effectively and virally marketed. So what can we do for you? Well, we can create and optimize an effective Google Plus and other popular pages for you. We can help you gain a top ranking. We have a simple system to get your customers to give you a lot of positive reviews. We get you listed and manage pages with all the top review services. We help you build your network and market to them more effectively through viral strategy. And we help you stand out and increase your business without the high cost of advertising. So let us show you how you can explode your business through the use of Google Places and other review sites while slashing your marketing budget at the same time. Call us now to schedule your free 20-minute business consultation at 801-903-1033 or leave your contact information in the form below. Thanks for joining us.